doing? We are welcome to
You are
Shade and
live.
the City. Yes, we are live. Welcome,
No,
welcome,
I said
guys.
you are live.
Oh yeah, I had my crunk juice.
Yeah, I
But
see.
yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I see nobody has arrived yet, so we're gonna give y'all a minute to get into the chat. And yeah, welcome. Let us know. Come in, say hello, introduce yourselves if you're new. Hopefully we have some of our returning crew. But yeah, jump in. Let us know how your weekend was. What did y'all do? Did you watch some football today? Did you relax? I definitely did.
You know
My
you
team
did.
is currently losing right now, so I'm actually happy I have something to do, so I don't have to watch it.
You don't want to watch
But
it?
huh?
You don't want to watch it?
No, I don't want to watch my team lose. But if you
Okay.
guys would like to know, I am a Giants fan. So yes, unfortunately we are losing right now and to Dallas, God in heaven. And so yeah, I'm very happy to be here with you guys. But yeah, in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna play this intro, and then hopefully we'll see more of y'all when we get back on screen, and we will get it started at about 10:08, 10:10. Just giving y'all a chance to get in, say your hellos, and say what's up. And we know it's been a while, so we're just trying to give y'all time. We back. We're back. Okay. Well, that was a funky little sound, wasn't it? Okay. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'm definitely going to cover up that with our regular theme song, but in the
I was about to say,
meantime,
wait, I was about to say you changed
in
it?
between time, it worked. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for the three that we have in the chat. The what we call them, the hiding in the bushes. So because they ain't said nothing yet. But we appreciate you being here regardless. So we are jumping into Force. This is season 2, episode 2. Oh, well, look, it's him. Thank you
What
for
up,
jumping in.
Nello?
Look, thank you for jumping in the chat. Him, he knows who he is. So yeah, y'all, and it's funny because I don't even know if he can really speak to the episode, but that's okay. We appreciate the support. So yeah, let's jump into. Are we about, or should we wait a little bit longer, Nels? Up to you. What do you?
You know who I want to wait on.
What happened?
Or at least I'm hoping they got the notification.
Oh, you're funny. I
You
well,
know,
I'm
Mr. Power himself, Mr.
I
Star.
know. Where is he at, Jeremiah? Where are you when we need you? But again, it's Sunday fun day. I understand there's a whole game going on. Again, my team is playing right now, so I completely understand other people might be distracted. I didn't think about it till yesterday, and damn, people might be watching the game, and we might not have a lot of people here, but that's okay.
I
So,
don't understand.
all right.
I don't understand.
What'd you say? You don't understand? Where is
No.
my notes? Okay, here's my notes. They never made it to the other email, but that's okay. I found them. All right, so we start off this episode, y'all. Again, this is for season 2, episode 2. So we're starting off this episode. The cops are at the crime scene of Chewy, aka Judas, because that's what we've named him. Judas's death. And the officer said that he's a chief. So basically him getting, knocked out is a
That
problem.
that answered my question that I had.
Yeah.
So there's chiefs. There's multiple chiefs. Remember, I was like, why do both crews have somebody named Chief? You don't remember when I said that? I was like, it makes it seem like somebody is like straddling the fence. but there's more than one chief, I guess, on the crew, like in the cruise.
I was gonna say something, but it's probably not. It's probably a bad joke. But I was gonna say, more people need to be Native Americans and not the chief. I don't want to say the other word. So, but yeah. So basically, and did we get the lieutenant's name? Because I have no clue who this guy
I know
is.
his name now is DeFranco.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so DeFranco, because I just got the officer.
Yeah,
so
they
then
didn't say it to the end.
Okay, so then the accompanying officer, which we never get his name, but we'll just call him Dudley or something.
I called him the rookie.
Or the rookie. But he basically says, well, we're not going to be able to get any information because you know how those people are. And I was like, those people. But
DeFranco felt the same way. He's like,
what you mean? He was like, go find something to do.
I said, okay, DeFranco. Okay.
Yeah.
I found out why
I think
wrong.
Right. I think we're also gonna find out later on
that found out he was not going down. So
he likes to pour his milk into his coffee. So so basically detective explains to him that what's going on right now is basically street code, and once he'll understand, like basically once he can wrap his mind around that, it'll work in his favor. So then he goes to ask some homeless guy playing a sax named Chicken Wing. And he's like, I ain't no snitch. Chicken Wing ain't no snitch. And I was like, all right, Chicken Wing.
When I saw that, I said, oh my God.
I think I would have been rather be a thigh or breast, but okay, Chicken Wing. So, so I guess what's his name again?
DeFranco.
DeFranco.
Or the lieutenant.
Okay, well, that's what I was gonna say, the lieutenant in my notes. So basically, he offers him some money. And Chicken Wing said he ain't no dummy either, and that So then my notes say, and that Chewy was a biscuit, pancake, sausage, and eggs because he flipped on CBI and went with the treason crew. And so
only one of those flipped.
Oh, that makes so much sense now. Because when he first said it, I thought he said biscuit, and then I had to run it back, and I said, "Oh, he said pancake." So I said, "I'm gonna just be."
Why he said pancake?
No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
I didn't get it. Yeah, because he flipped.
I wasn't ready.
I'm not surprised.
But yeah, so no, that was pretty much that first scene, and we learned that clearly we got this new lieutenant. I don't forgot. This is DeFranco. We got this new guy, DeFranco, and Chicken Wing.
I don't know. I kind of like DeFranco.
He's a handsome little,
yeah,
Caucasian
Italian.
Oh, is he great?
Because his name.
That makes sense. So, now we get Tommy. He's walking in on Diamond in the middle of a session.
I said he didn't have no problem moving on from Adrian.
Not at all. Diamond was getting you over here talking about Diamond be acting soft, but Diamond was going hard. Okay, hard. Now
I don't know about all that.
But so basically he dismisses the girl, and he lets him know that Tommy lets him know he handled the Chewy Judas situation, and Diamond obviously isn't happy about this and tells him that he just started a war, and nobody is going to wave a white flag. So Tommy feels like he just made an example out of him. That's what he was supposed to do. And Tommy's not with the turning the other cheek like Diamond is, but Diamond lets him know if he can't oblige, then basically this isn't gonna work. He on some Vic stuff. They want to be give peace a chance. They really on this,
they in the wrong line of business,
right?
Like say it your
but
shop.
I mean, but clearly, your shop. What'd you say?
I said he needs to just stay at his shop,
right? But and especially since that PO is on his behind, but he still want to be out here in these streets and prove, he's a real dundada. So basically, Tommy points out to him that we can give peace a chance, but clearly that ain't really working because look, we're out of product and your safe is full, sir. So
He was like, so it looks like it's working pretty damn well.
Right. So Diamond tells him that they need to focus on the money, not the vengeance or Liliana, which makes Tommy feel away. He's like,
the way he stopped, I said, oh, he hit a chord.
Right. And it's so funny from somebody that Tommy tried to off his own self. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't know her then though.
Okay. Okay, I guess.
You know how Tommy is with people that's loyal with him.
I guess. Because
he's hey.
Hi, Blatant Truth. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We missed you.
He ain't watching the game.
Right. She ain't watching the game. Thank you for coming through. But no, so basically Tommy lets him know. So Diamond says that they need to make smart moves at this point, and basically if they don't, they won't be alive to make any of their money. And Tommy says that his old partner used to say that to him all the time, so he had a little reminiscent, nostalgic moment. And he tells him right, and he's like, I hear what you're saying, but Chewie had to go. Chewie had to go.
That's exactly what he said. So Jannard, he went, got his crew together and let them know what happened to Chewie. And he already knows that it was Tommy that did it. He said his brother's not dumb enough to do no stuff like that. And he told him basically do whatever it takes to end him. And everybody is on board. She said, oh, her team is winning. Oh, her team must be against yours, Trace.
What?
Blatant Truth. She said her team is winning.
Oh, don't do that. That's not nice, Blatant Truth. That's not nice.
Who they playing? Who's the Giants?
They're playing Dallas. That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not to do. Well, congratulations to you. If it makes you feel any better, I have Tony Pollard in my fantasy football league. So it's crazy because I'm not rooting for y'all, but I actually need some people from y'all team to do something. And I got Dak as my quarterback. So I'm kind of like high key, low key rooting for y'all.
You're a Judas.
I am a Judas. I am for some money. Look, when it be about that paper, oh yeah.
You a pancake? You like
I'm definitely Judas.
Oh, he just scored a touchdown.
He just scored it. Well, yes, thank you. I needed that in my fantasy league. But yeah, so back to the review. I'm sorry.
He is at the cemetery. He's basically sleeping next to Gloria's grave. He probably hangs out there God knows how many times. Tommy ran up on him and he
really lost it this episode. Like I thought when Gloria, and I'll let you get there, but I thought like not Gloria, what's her name? Claudia. I thought Claudia was kind of tripping when she was like, you're doing too much and it's a bad look for the family. And I was like, he just lost somebody. Let him have a couple of drinks. Like, let him live. But then when I saw how he was like just losing his mind, I was like, oh yeah, you need some help. Right.
Pull it back in. So Tommy ran up on him. They started catching up. Vic let him know that he's not working with his father. And that Claudia, is a priya. Tommy said, he gets it. Some dogs have parasites and you got to put them down, even if it's your family. So he told him, you should start your own operation or come work with us in CBI. Vic said he'll figure something out. But he knows that's not why Tommy stopped by. So he's like, what you want? So Tommy, he's like, I need to know who offed Liliana. Because he knows it's somebody in the Flynn organization. Vic told him that, he can't help him. Tommy said,
can I just say something?
What?
I do remember last review that I said his name. Where the hell did I get Whitman from? Why did I think they live? Remember, I was like, Walt Whitman. Is it? I don't know. But I called him Walt Whitman. Then this whole episode, I was like, who the hell are the Flynns? I was like, who are the Flynns? Where are the Whitmans?
No, because when you said it, I feel like I corrected you, Trace. I didn't have you wasn't just saying Whitman. I think Whitman is from
Ghost.
Yeah, Power.
Oh,
isn't that the cop that got offed?
Yes, it did. But I don't think his name was Walt. Was it? Well, I don't know.
I don't
But
think
you're
it
right.
was
Thank
Walt,
you.
but
Thank you
I
for
think it
making.
was.
At least I know I didn't completely make that last name up.
Yeah, that Monet unalived. Exactly. That's I couldn't think
Okay.
of that
Thank you,
yesterday.
Blatant
I
Truth.
started to
And
call her
Blatant
Monet.
Truth, I would love to know what you think about DeFranco. We were just saying how he's kind of handsome.
Yeah, he is. I like him. So basically Tommy tells him, I'm gonna find out. And when I do, I'm gonna bury them under this huge lake you got here. So Vic said, you know what? If I hear something, I'll let you know. And then he asked Tommy, he was like, do you know who ended Dahlia? Tommy said, no. But if I hear something, I'll let you know. I said, there you go. That's a
I
second
love Blatant
round.
Truth. Hold on. Why is
Oh,
it not?
no, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. We noticed the same thing.
So Walter went with Paulie to meet up with someone that, he has a business opportunity for him. And this guy said, one of his opioid batches was processed incorrectly, so it came out too strong. And now he has 10,000 pills that, he can't sell. He can't get no return on. So, Walt is like, so what's the side effects? He told him basically Narcan ain't gonna save you if you have an overdose.
Yeah, that was for when he said that. I was like, wow.
Yeah. So he said, basically, I don't care.
So what is the dude from like? So what is he like from like a pharmacy or something that he was sitting down talking with? He wasn't like your average.
Oh, I don't know. But I know I mean, clearly he
It
has
makes
people
me think he was from like some big pharma company, and they're trying to get rid of this stash of pills because they obviously can't sell them on the market. That's just what I got.
Oh, well, then that's super dirty.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But they're because he made a statement. He said something like, I just don't want this. What happened?
I thought you were going to say the white coats.
No. He just said something about like he doesn't want it to come back to his company or basically trace back to them, which made me think that he's a part of a major.
You're probably right. That's probably what it was.
Blatant Truth said, I think it's a big time connect for Papa Flynn. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you think he's you think he's like a regular? I mean, not a regular, but like he just doesn't look like your average.
I don't know why.
Street pharmacist. You know what I'm saying?
I was under the impression that Paulie set up the meetup, the flunky dude. I don't know.
No, because the flunky dude seemed like when he heard what it was, he was like, "Oh, like he seemed like."
Well, I didn't think he knew the ins and outs. I thought he just,
Oh, okay, fact.
Anyways, he says he doesn't care how he does it, what he got to do. He just want his money. So they shook on it, and he plans to push it on the south side. And Paulie lets him know, ain't nobody messing with you right now. Nobody, none of your kids. No, how you gonna do this? And of course, Daddy Flynn ain't seeing none of that.
Blatant says, I think he's a big no. Blatant says the daddy seemed a little scared of him to me. I kind of felt the same way. And I was like, for Walt to be a little afraid, that's a big deal. Because again, I still think he's one of the most ruthless villains that we've seen.
You know what though? Now that Walt's money is running low, he's starting to seem scared to a few people.
That's true.
Now that his money running low.
When that money get funny.
So we know where them cojones come from. Come from that bank.
Ooh, wait till we get to that scene. Woo. The way he told her off.
Who?
Oh, is it me on me now?
Yes, it's on you.
The way he told off whatchamacallit? Claudia later on.
Yeah. Go ahead, girl.
Oh, are you done with Paulie and
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. So we see Claudia's nasty boy behind, spreading it wide, busting it open. For I believe I got his name. His name is
That's Brendan.
They said, what is it?
Brendan.
Brendan.
That's the dude from the last episode.
His name?
Yes, it is.
No, but that ain't his name. They said it was something. I promise you, because Vic said it was something else.
Yeah,
when they was down.
He said his last name, but his name is Brendan. Brendan Doyle. See?
Doyle. Oh no! So his name isn't Doyle.
It's his last name. He said you knocking down Brendan.
Oh.
He said he was like, really, you knocking down Brendan Doyle? That's the dude from the
Oh,
last
I didn't hear.
season.
Okay, I didn't hear Brendan. Do you guys think that Paulie's drug addict son will get a hold of that bad batch of pills?
Oh, yes, blatant truth. Wow.
Yo,
Oh, I forgot
that
all.
is, yo, I wish I could like pin that so we could keep it for when we go on and just keep it at the top every time we do a live.
We need to
Yo,
start like doing lives. I didn't even
right.
think about that. I forgot about Paulie's son.
Yo, I did
Wow.
too. And you know what's so crazy? So I thought about it. And obviously, sorry we didn't go live for the last one. But um, I thought about it too. I think something's gonna happen with Miguel, and the fact that they made it a thing to show that he was diabetic. I feel like, and you know how Tommy be like torturing people low key.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he gonna like do something like give him a real bad batch of sugar candy or something and just put him into like an insulin shock. Like, I don't know. That's what it's giving.
You are horrible. I don't even.
I'm just saying, but shout out to Blatant Truth. Thank you. It's Brendan Doyle. So anyway, so she's
That's
up.
the one. That's the one that he sat down with. He's the one that passed him the paper that you thought was a check.
The check. He passed him
The paper.
the post dated check. So so Claudia's down there busting it wide, spreading it open for Doyle, and basically wants some information, which he tells her, look, heifer, I can't give you no information. Your cootie ain't that good that you could think that I'ma just, give up my loyalty. But basically tells her, okay, hold on, let me get my stuff together. I lost my place in my notes. I went too far because I was trying to find Doyle's name. And okay, and so, and am I wrong? But I literally thought last season, please correct us if we're wrong, but I could have sworn Claudia was a lesbian.
I said the same thing, but I guess maybe she bi.
Maybe she bi. Okay,
She gonna do
because
it
I
right.
was like, and my notes say I really thought she was a lesbian.
Guess what? Guess what she said? She gonna do what she got to do to get what she want. That's
Oh,
what she said.
okay. She said I flip it and reverse it. Yeah, I'm coming if it's went. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So he wants to know what Claudia wants from him. And he tells her that if her father doesn't come up with more money, then basically there will be no more Flint organization. Da, 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 da. So once I'd be mad if I gave you the cootie cat and that couldn't help. You still need some money. You still need something else. That we can't, like, this wasn't like a fee payment. We can't prolong.
I mean, it does help because, of course, their daddy ain't gonna say what the problem is. He ain't going. She don't know that he's in trouble. She don't know the family's in trouble.
I guess. I mean, I would have thought the payment would have got him a discount or something, but
maybe if she knew more what she was doing.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
So now Diamond ends up going over to Treason headquarters to see Gennard. Headquarters. That's what I put it. Now one of Gennard's do boys, Lil K. Is that what I got? Lil K.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So one of Gennard's do boys, Lil K, tells Diamond he has a clip with Tommy's name on it. Gennard asks him what he's doing there, and he tells him he's trying to stop him from doing something stupid. Jeremiah!
We was waiting for you.
Look, I feel like this is a damn family reunion. Right? Can the rest of the members come? Can we get t-shirts? Okay, welcome, Jeremiah. What's up? We were literally asking,
AKA Canadian plug. No, Stars plug.
Right, Stars plug. But yes, no, we were literally talking about you at the beginning of this live, and we were like, where's Jeremiah when we need him? For real. So we appreciate you being here. Welcome back. So he goes over to the Treason headquarters. And Gennard asks him what he's doing there. And he tells him he's trying to stop him from doing something stupid and tells him not to retaliate against Tommy. Gennard wonders, like, am I supposed to be scared of Tommy or somebody? Like, for real, I can't stand him. Right. And well, yeah, you summed it up pretty nicely. And basically, but I didn't know what happened. Somebody said something?
Huh?
Oh, No, I thought somebody said something in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm out of touch. I'm in notes in the chat. I'm doing a lot of things. So now, Diamond questions.
You're touchless.
I'm not touchless. So Diamond questions if him sending someone into his shop after he was, after him was considered business as well. And Jannard tells him one day he'll realize he should have chosen him, not Tommy. And I said, that's basically what this is all about. Let's just keep it 100. You mad because your brother didn't choose you and he chose the white boy and y'all feel away. What? Yes, I said that same thing. Yeah. Thank you, Jeremiah. Absolutely. Vic is the wild card, and we'll get into that later. But I'm loving how Vic's mind is working now. I really am. I'm not going to say it's
now. Maybe he's starting to sober up.
I don't know if he's sober yet. I don't know about that.
I think,
then Jannard questions Diamond about sending the Serbs his way. And Diamond basically tells him he needs to take responsibility and accountability for his own stuff and warns him to not start a war because, he ain't going to win it. And leaves. And I was like, well, straight like that.
Straight like that. So then Walter went to go see Vic and tell him about his options for the family business. Like he really wants to be a part of this damn family business. And he said, we're going to sell our pills on the South Side and split with CBI. Vic said, Diamond and Tommy are doing better than us. So then he said, okay, well, Jannard ain't.
He said, I'll get in where I fit in.
Exactly. So he said there's a void and these pills is about to fill it. So he told him to ask Claudia. He was like, I don't want to get down with that. He was like, she's a better fit. She was the one that was behind Dahlia.
I love when he did that. I love
getting off the ground. I said, Vic.
I love it. You know what though? It's almost like did you remember it was a scene where they were talking about how whether I guess to save Tommy after the shootout, and they were like, because he has nothing to lose. And that's kind of the feeling Vic gives me. Like he don't care about his family. He done lost the love of his life. He has nothing to lose at this point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
other than vengeance.
Right. It will be
mine. So, you can tell by Daddy Flynn's face, he is pissed the hell off, shocked, confused, but he holds it together. He was like, no, I have other plans for her. So, he tells him, he's like, do you really think Tommy and Jannard and Diamond are, you just going to waltz up in there, take their turf, and they're just going to crown yourself the king of the South Side? So he said
Jeremiah says Tommy is also planting seeds in Vic. He basically told him to take out his family.
Yeah, he's
and
in.
That I
he's in. So he said when he plans to, plant his Flynn flag in Jannard's territory, and his people will fall like flies one by one, and then he'll take out Egan and his boy. Vic said,
hold on real quick, Jeremiah. Look in the chat to what Blatant Truth said, but what do you think about the whole Paulie's son theory? I would love to know your thoughts. Mm-hmm. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Nellz.
So Vic said, oh, never mind. You got this figured out. You want a war. You don't need me. He was like, what you need is a pawn, and I ain't it.
Right.
Right.
Claudia is one. I'm kind of with you on that.
I believe she will.
I think she's gonna go, yeah, because Tommy ain't got no love for her, and she can't.
And Tommy's going to find out, like he said, he's gonna find out.
And she can't drop that thing on him like she did Doyle. He don't want it, not from her.
He don't want it. So Diamond's parole officer came to see him at his shop. Tommy came in acting like he was a client, and tried to get rid of him, but he's like, clearly I got a client. He said, no, correction. Clearly you got this cup. You need to put a sample in. So
can I say I want somebody to take the PO out. I'm sorry. Maybe we can try for another one. I don't know. I just don't like this. I don't know. I want him to go. I'm sorry. I just want him to go.
He's doing his job, Trace.
Blatant Truth said, I think we should be done with all the Flynns after this season. Well, then what will we be watching?
I'm not gonna be done with Vic. I still like Vic.
I do like Vic, but I will say blatant truth to that point with this writer's strike, they might as well kill them all off because it might be a while before we get another season. So y'all enjoy it while it lasts. Jeremiah Diamond had to put some sense into Jannar. He too jealous and too eager to go after Tommy. I absolutely agree. Miguel, Shay, who? Oh, okay. You mean? Well, I get what you're saying, Miguel. Who's
Che.
Shay?
Che. Oh,
Shay.
Che.
Okay, Shay and the grandma. Look, you call her the grandma. I kindly named her Griselda in my notes because that's what she was giving. It was giving real Griselda Blanco vibes when she pulled up.
You so stupid.
And Jeremiah says, I think Paulie's son is going to be a snitch or an informant. Oh,
Okay.
that's an interesting take.
So Diamond sent Tommy a text and let him know, listen, you're gonna have to go on your own because my PO got me hemmed up right now. So Jannar let his crew know, they got to press pause on the whole taking out Tommy thing. And of course, they ain't trying to hear it. But Jannar had to put down on him and basically told him, listen, I'll tell you when to make a move. And Lil K was not here for it. He said, F this and left. And then he got a text from Miguel telling him, meet up is at 9 p.m. tomorrow and do not be late. I said, I guess you better have my money.
Okay.
Miguel ain't playing.
So, Walt comes to see Claudia, and he lets her know that he has a business opportunity for her to sell on the South Side. And Claudia questions why he wants her to help now, and Walt reveals that Vic told him about her little Dahlia experience, and he wants her to, convince Vic to join them. She feels he's not ready, and he still needs more time to mourn Gloria, which we will see that is absolutely true. And basically, she just wants to do it on her own. She wants to be the HBIC. That's really what it is. She wants to be the Tommy. And then Tommy pulls up to see the connect. I have the connect. Who was it?
Miguel. That was Miguel.
Do you know?
Miguel.
Oh, Miguel. So he pulls up to see Miguel, and suddenly another random car pulls up. Y'all know how I get when once things start, my notes be all over the place. So then
I got two sentences for that part.
The random car pulls up, and then they shoot him up. You know what I'm saying? And then Tommy is hit in the shootout. Oh no!
I know my poor baby got hit.
Right. And then they take him inside, and yeah, it was just very interesting because they were like, "Well, why are we saving him?" And they were like, "Because he ain't got nothing to lose. He ain't got no family." And apparently, they identified him from New York. Somebody named Julio knew Tommy from New York. Or something like that.
I guess
y'all help me in the chat. Y'all already know. You already know I be all over the place.
Basically, the police, they couldn't get the task force approved. Of course, everybody's pissed off. Stacy says she'll handle it. Miguel was looking kind of sexy shooting back.
Is it bad? I'm not gonna lie, blatant. Is it bad? I was looking at Miguel sideways, like with a side eye this episode, because he did not look cute to me the first one. But then I was like, Miguel. I didn't even think it was the same person. I was like, who is this new guy?
Let me tell you something. If I felt anything from Miguel, it all went out the window when he met it with Elche. When he met it with Elche and he got punked, I said, yeah, that ain't it for me.
Oh, that's Che. That's the Che Blatant was talking about.
Yeah, that's
okay. I didn't get his name, so I didn't know. I just said big guy in the club. Tommy trying to be the connect and cut off the Serbs and the Mexicans. He wants to deal with the cartel directly. Oh, of course, Star's gonna lay it out for us of what it really is. We appreciate you, Jeremiah. We appreciate you.
So Miguel and his boys talk about what just happened and how the people that just shot at him will come back prepared, and because they'll know that they'll be ready. They said, I don't know who the dude is that was with Miguel, but he was like, that white boy is crazy. And Miguel said, he lost everything in New York, his girl, his friend, his business. And the homeboy said, sounds like he's dangerous.
Bladen had
Got
something that
nothing to
she said
lose.
exactly when Griselda showed up. Thank you. I love that name. That is her new name on our channel. It's Griselda. When Griselda showed up, it showed that Miguel wasn't in charge as we thought.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I saw that too. I was like, oh, so you're just the like
Yeah.
little, not even little, but clearly we see again, there was a reason why I named her Griselda. Because when she
Mhm.
walked in, I knew she was running. Now, um, I don't work for Stars. They can't promote the show because of, because of writer's strike.
So yeah, the homeboy said, he sounds dangerous. Like it sounds dangerous to have him around. He's got nothing to lose or to live for. Miguel said he sounds valuable to him. And of course, Tommy's in the back getting stitched up by Maria. She said, I told you was gonna be unalive soon. He
Mm-hmm.
said, nah, I just did all of this so I could see you again. She like, you still over here flirting, right? You need to cut it out.
Y'all know
So
how Nellz feels about Tommy. I'll take Braden. She can have Tommy.
so yeah, you can have Brayton. Girl, that was never a fight. Um So they over there looking each other deeply in the eyes. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Who
She's
directed this?
she low key falling for him. She don't want to admit it, but she low key falling for him.
So then she's
She
like,
is.
nope, I'm not gonna go there with you. I ain't going there with you. You better not.
Ooh,
It ain't just it ain't just dangerous for him, girl. It ain't just dangerous for him.
if
So
you guys in the chat and in the live, I see that we have about what 4 or 5 of y'all. We only got 2 likes, so if y'all can go and make sure that y'all hit that like button. But also I want to bring up this point because I know you may not agree with this.
you got
Jeremiah
me.
said Jannard is a better character than Kane.
You know what, Jeremiah? I really
I
like
knew.
you. I really like you. Sir, what? He trying to start a fight in here. You trying
That's
to
what
start
when I saw it,
you
I
trying
said,
to start a
"Ooh,
war. He
ooh,
is trying to start a war.
look, Jeremiah, don't start no war you can't finish." Like like Diamond said.
Jannard. What?
Look,
Oh,
you know she gonna go hard for Kane. Okay, that's her
uh-uh.
boo.
He better stop being here talking crazy. Well,
Oh, he went 10 toes down. He
and
said
guess
Kane is a
what?
simp.
And guess what? I love every bit of it. I love
Oh,
every bit of it.
look. Blayton said
Thank
Jeremiah
you. Thank
right.
you. Sure. Look, it ain't gonna be no war, Jeremiah. It sound like you gonna get jumped.
Oh, y'all are so funny. Y'all know she.
So
That's why I was like, why? I said, look, Jeremiah, when you put it, I said, why would you say you know how she feels about Kane?
we don't play about Kane
That's
around
like
here.
y'all coming for Brayden. Don't do that. Well, no, I should say that's more like y'all coming for Tate.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes a lot more sense.
Oh,
No,
were
he
you
did
done with
that because
that?
he was scared, Jeremiah. He did that because he was scared. He's a punk little paria paria. That's why he did that. Okay. All right. It wasn't him being smart. He's scared. He knows if his big brother is scared of him, he should be too. So basically, she said, if you know what's good for you, you would stay away. And then, she told him to be careful. This ain't New York. I already responded to that.
Oh, okay. Okay. You done made her mad, Jeremiah. You done cut deep. Oh, Lord. Oh,
um, so Miguel let Tommy know that his help hasn't gone unnoticed. Their situation with the serves has become challenging. Tommy asked him, "How does boy know about Julio from New York?" And Miguel said he got eyes everywhere.
mm.
Miguel's grandmother pulled up, or Griselda,
Griselda
Griselda
pulled.
Blanca.
Was it his grandmother or his mama?
That's his grandmother, I
Oh,
believe.
well, either way, her name is Griselda to us. But go ahead.
Yeah, she pulled up on him to make sure everything was okay. She said that she heard what happened. He told her, look, go inside. Maria's in there. Get out. What? Look, when he was like, yeah, it's dangerous. Like, what you doing here? She's like, are you okay? Like, I ain't worried
Right.
about no danger, sir. I ain't you.
Okay.
I ain't you. I ain't about to go run ahead.
Ready.
So, you
Look,
know,
she stayed ready. You see the way she looked at Tommy like, if you don't get out my face, little white boy.
yeah, he tried to compliment her on her car because I saw that thing pull up. I said, oh, okay. He was like, oh, and you got the rag top. She gave him the dirtiest look. Like he was a dog with fleas. With the
Right.
look with parasites. I said, oh,
Mm-hmm.
goodness. All right, go ahead, do Claudia. This is
So
the part you
Claudia
were talking
drops
about
in.
earlier.
Right. So Claudia drops in on Vic at the bar down where the Honda cars be at and ask him about the last time he showered because he's nasty. He's just nasty. He probably smells, and the liquor is probably seeping through his pores at this point.
Oh, I didn't even think about all that.
Yeah, if he's drinking like that, it's seeping through his pores at this point. And if he ain't showered, yeah, it's real bad. Jannard hates Tommy for a reason.
Cause he's scared.
Well, I think Jannard is scared.
At least Kane ain't scared of nobody.
Okay. If I have to be, I'm not gonna be the settler or whatever, but if I have to mediate, I will say,
all right, devil, here you go.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I do think if I had needed somebody to protect me, I'd rather Kane than Jannard. Just keeping it 100. I don't know. Jannard gives me.
We can't hear you, Jeremiah. We can't hear you.
Jannard gives me. I want to be rough and tough, but I'm really not. Like he gives me bitch made, real talk, and Kane doesn't give me that. So I'm just saying. Tommy is not from Chicago, and he's trying to ruin his city.
Go ahead. That's right. Change it. Get off my boo.
Well, I'm here for the healthy debates of it all. So anyway, so basically Claudia comes to the bar and tells Vic to wash his ass. Then basically Claudia lets him know that if their father is basically doesn't fulfill his agreement, they're going to lose everything they're entitled to. You know, gotta love these entitled children. We then find out the guy she was screwing. This is what my notes say. Is named Doyle. Thank you, Bladen. But I told you I didn't figure it out to the end. Claudia said, "Oh God damn it, my notes. It keeps every time I hit the scroll button. Sorry." So Claudia says she's going to do what needs to be done to protect them. He tells Claudia he wants to protect her and asks if he's going to protect. Oh, and then she asked, "Well, are you going to protect me like you protected Gloria?" I said,
"Oh no." She like flipped real fast. I said, "Why would you do that?"
But when she said that, and then he made the comment, he was like, "I absolutely don't want to work with you, and you're basically just like Daddy." I was like, "She is.
I was like, "You."
She's like. That's why her and her dad bump head because she can't. But they both can't hold it together. I was even surprised at Walt, and we'll get there. But at the end of the episode, I was even surprised that he was able to muster up to act like he was even sorry enough to try to get Vic on his side.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
But yeah, so then Griselda is sitting down with Miguel, and she wants to know who Tommy is and says he looks like a Serb. Hold on, what? Jannard will have a redemption this season. You're so hopeful, Look,
I was just about to say you.
I never go against you, Jeremiah, because you have said a lot of things that come to fruition. So if you're saying it, I'm gonna believe it. But I still can't do Jannard.
You know what I'm gonna say? There's a first time for everything.
Right. So he lets her know that.
I just literally went against what you just said.
What?
You said that he's always right, that he's been right about everything that he said about stars. I said there's a first time for everything.
Oh, you're funny. So basically, what's the boy? Miguel is letting Griselda know that Tommy's doing a good job with CBI. He lets her know that he would, cut him like a fish before trusting him. And he mentions that Tommy actually did save his life. And she's like, "Stop being a soft ass." You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so what? Why? Find out why he's saving your life. I was like, go ahead, girl. That's the real question. You can't look. She's not friendly. Not at all. Fuck that. Oh, he saved your life. I said, and then he tells her the Serbs are messing up their business, and she was like, "Well, handle them, but in the meantime, keep an eye out on that Tommy." And I was like, "Well, she know too. Look, she wise
And
beyond
he
her
and she told him to
years."
go meet with El Che.
Oh, okay. See, I missed that part. That's why I was like, "Who is this big guy? Why is he meet with this?" It was so
Yeah,
many. Y'all know
it
I
was
be
because
confused.
Griselda told him to.
She told him, "You are always
What?
running and can't even do the
Do
right."
that right.
Oh
I
yeah.
said, I said, damn. She just flipped. Like I didn't. I was like, girl, this is not what she was supposed to be doing.
Look, she is not about trying to live her soft life. She definitely wants to lead in this
Like,
camp.
her daddy said.
Okay, I'm done.
So, Stacy, she went to go see her homegirl Lori,
Oh,
and so
Stacy, by the way, y'all, did we tell y'all that's the black lady, the big detective, the HBIC? Because I think I referred to her as the HBIC, and I don't think we told y'all her name.
I thought
Her
it
name
was.
is well, anyway, her name is actually Stacy, just so she have a name, and hopefully I can
Well, they
remember it.
clearly watched it.
I'm just saying. Well, I know y'all would have look. I know y'all would have told me if I didn't know. If I would have said that black HBIC, y'all would have said Stacy in the comments. I'm just So I was trying to impress y'all. I did my own work. Jeremiah said Tommy is gonna backstab all of them. I can't wait. He already stole the work from them and made it look like it was the Serbs. I absolutely agree.
Yeah, that was a amazing. That was a brilliant
That was an
plan.
amazing move. But Tommy's, I will say that one thing that we've always seen is Tommy is always one step ahead. And I think that's why Ghost rocked with him, because I think he even at times, and y'all may disagree in the comments, but I think even at times he kept Ghost straight because he was always one step ahead of him. And there have been times where it's been close for Ghost, but then Tommy shows up. So that's just my, you know, Franco's woman. Oh, yes, Stacy, Franco's woman, his lady. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So Stacy went to go see her homegirl Lori. The one in DC that she said she got. It don't really
She
seem
got
like
to
she got
connect
her.
with
It don't
at the
really seem like she
office.
really got to connect like that. But so she told her that she was hoping, because of her position in Department of Justice, she could help her, get this request for the task force to investigate their suspect in New York. She said, "I don't think there's much I can do for you, boo. I don't really think I can help
Mm-mm.
you." And she's not sure why
So
they
I
denied
don't
it in
know
the
what
first
to
place,
tell you.
but she says maybe it's because of the issue I had with the department. You think? Yeah. So Lori says, "Yeah, I'm sure that doesn't help." And the new attorney general has a different agenda and doesn't want like you undermining the community like police. So Stacy said, "How is that undermining them?" She said, "Because then you start to make civilians feel like they're under surveillance." Now she
Mm. I like when she
basically
said that. Was like very good points. Very good points.
she let her know that if Tommy is connected as she believes he is, it'll blow the roof off the organization that had the city by the balls for years, and will give them a straight line to the Mexican cartel. She said, "Well, if you can prove that and get the support from CPD, maybe we'll be able to convince them to give you the task force." She said, "Girl, I can't get CPD to support me." She said, "Well, we
Mm-mm.
need that buy-in, boo. So you got to make it happen." Lil K is at Shanti's gym, and she's training him while he's spilling all the tea that happened with Jannard because he's a little made sir. And she told him he need to watch it. All the stuff he's saying about the dude that she knocking down, and he said that basically he said like stuff is messed up and your man is losing. Basically, what she say?
Basically, and you need to go help him out. Bladen said Shay is going to think that Miguel went against his wishes. Since I was thinking that same thing, I said, "Oh, this is not good because now they're going to be going after Maria." And let me tell you another thing that I thought about Bladen. Outside of the fact that I'm really upset that your team is whooping my team's ass right now, like really, really bad. Like it's like 40-0. I don't know why I decided to check in because it's really awful. Um, But I like it's so bad I want to like change my shirt and come back and start over. But anyway, I was thinking that when Che starts to go after Maria, that's gonna involve Tommy, of course, because he's gonna want to protect her and keep her from dying, which is gonna make them, get all close and want to do the nasty. But I had already foreseen it.
Whatever.
Little K has to go, just like Judas has to go. When you have a Judas in the crew, they have to go. If you don't know Bladen, Chewy is AKA Judas, okay? So, this is my favorite part. Vic completely loses his mind. So, he just... Oh, were you done? I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I think you're skipping over a part.
Oh, so Jannard... Hold on, what? Okay. No, so Tommy is talking to Diamond. Right, you're right. That's the important part. Tommy is talking to Diamond about a conversation he overheard about Miguel's crew getting a drop from, was not the Serbs, but from somewhere. Do we know who it was from?
I think it was supposed to be from the Serbs. I don't know. No, I don't know. No, he didn't say, but he knew he was getting a job. Okay. But I'm assuming, well, no, I guess it didn't have to be.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out who it was from, but whatever. Mm-hmm. So he feels like it's a perfect opportunity for them to drop in and says they won't see them coming. Smart man. So then now Vic is in a liquor store and he gets approached by what looks like a hooker, like straight up just off. I'm sorry. What is the proper name for a streetwalker? Lady of the night. I don't know what you want. Lady of the night. She leads him to the bathroom in the back. And that was just so nasty. I can't imagine.
It wasn't in the bathroom. It was like a storage closet or something. I'm not saying it wasn't nasty, but it wasn't the best.
I'm at the liquor store often, and I would never want to go in their storage closet. Just saying. So basically, and she gets back there and gives him a BJ. But again, she's a lady of the night. I'm sure she's been in worse places. So the manager comes knocking at the door, and Vic opens up the door with a gun to his head. I said, Lord, you have completely, like, I was looking at it like, Vic, what are you doing? Why? Like, it was my son. Like, what are you doing? Why does this make sense? And he tells him to open up the register and robs him. My notes say, not smart. He also
$50 out of it.
He did. I appreciate that. He paid her for her time.
I appreciate that.
Because and he had a gun. He could have just been like, fuck off. I can appreciate that he did give her money.
I think your service to get out of here.
Right. So he also leaves drinking and driving with an open container. I was just like, oh my God. He tells him to open the window. They tell him to open the window and throw out the keys. Then they ask him to step out the car, put his hands up. Vic is like, I ain't really hearing y'all. He's, lost in the sauce right now. He feel like, my daddy got all of y'all on payroll. Hold up. And then, hold on. I'm gonna get into it. Let me finish. And then, they basically tase his ass. And then he's out on the ground on the floor. Look, he like Lotto, put it on the floor. Okay.
She got a point. That girl should have got more than $50.
Such a random act on her part. Remember, Claudia told Vic to bathe, so he was back there with, oh, that's true.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's nasty.
He said, put it on the floor. I've been acting brand new. Ain't wash my ass. How about you?
No. So Miguel is at the meetup with El Che and let him know that the Serbs made a move on him. And he was like, they ain't get no product. But basically, we can't let this slide. So,
right.
He said that we got to make a move and go straight for Milkovic. He told him, no, you can't do that because engaging with them will kill my major pipeline and you ain't got enough people to fill it. Yeah, Miguel was like, yeah, no disrespect, but I'm doing it anyway.
No, was it Miguel or was it Milkovic?
That was Miguel. That's who he
was sorry.
With. Remember? The grandmother told him to go meet up with El Che.
Oh, okay. Again, y'all, I felt like I missed this whole scene. Go ahead. I'm glad you got it and it didn't fall on me because I would have been sitting here and went right over it.
So basically, El Che tells him, you know what I don't like? I don't like being questioned by a soldier about my decisions, about my money, and tells him if I find out that you made any moves after I forbid it, I will take your beautiful sister, have my way with her. Then when I'm done with her, I'll take her to Mexico and let my men have their way with her. And after that, after they're done, then I'll slit her pretty little throat.
It was awful. I
It
felt
was a lot of ands. I was like, damn, we ain't done yet. Oh my God.
right.
And Miguel's just like, all right, I understand. Don't do nothing to my sister. So Mirkovic comes by to see Jannard. And, he told him, listen, I'm working on it. I'm working on getting the pipeline flowing back right. I already talked to my brother. Mirkovic said, well, until then, you better pay up all my payments until I get the Crimson projects like you promised.
Right.
So he had to give him Miguel's money. I said, ooh. Then a cop came
He
and
playing
locked
with
up.
fire. He knocking at death's door for real.
Yeah, he is. Listen, if there was no time, well, no, he can't get out. There's people everywhere. So basically,
He couldn't have told him. He couldn't have told him I get it for you later. He couldn't have wrote the post dated check.
You saw what happened when he tried to tell Miguel, "I'll get it for you later," didn't you?
But Miguel is scarier. I believe
Than Mirkovic?
I think so. I feel like he could have said, Mirkovic, here's this post dated check and let me fill it out.
Let me tell you what the difference is between Mirkovic and Miguel. Miguel showed him torturing someone, but he didn't put no hands on him. Mirkovic pulled up on him and had his men put his hands on him as well as him.
All right, Chad, let us know. Who do you think it would be worse? Would you prefer to owe? I mean, obviously, we don't want to owe nobody, right?
I think regardless, either one
you
of them
gotta owe somebody and pay their debt. Are you paying Mirkovic or are you paying Miguel? Let us know in the chat. I would appreciate it.
Girl,
let us know.
This man already gave him a hands-on warning. Okay? And he's right in your face. Listen, you go see homeboy tomorrow. Anything can happen between now and tomorrow.
That's true.
But he's here right now for this money. He ain't taking no for an answer. So Jannard is venting to Shanti that he doesn't know what he's going to do. And Tommy and Diamond have everything on lock. And here she goes trying to hand him over some money again. He acting like he don't want it. No, I can't take it. I can't do it. And she's like, sir, this is not a gift. It's a loan. All right? I'm betting on you. When you win, I win. I don't know why you think this is your man, girl. I don't know why you think this is your man. But
she told him, I pay for it. That's basically what she said. I pay for it. Because that's what you're doing. You're paying for the deed.
I won't say she's paying for it because it's a loan. She's investing. It's an investment. She better hope that he lives to pay it back. And
right.
Of course he knocks her down. He feels like she deserves it now. So Walter came and got Vic out of jail after his DUI and told him he needs to come back to the family.
She would rather pay. Thank you, Blayton. I'm paying Miguel first.
Guess what?
I feel like I could hide out for Mirkovic. I could go out a window.
You can't. He's in your face.
The homeboy was in the room with him. Homeboy could have been like, I know homeboy was strapped. That was with him. It could have been like, look, Mirkovic, I ain't got your money right now, but I got you. I got something. I don't know. I just thank you, Blayton, for agreeing because I think Miguel is much worse. I do. Jeremiah, I'd love for you to chime in at any moment now. Please let us, Miguel or Mirkovic.
Okay, let me tell you something. This is okay. In this point, I will say Jannard was smart. Okay? Jannard was smart. Okay? Because like I said, this man is standing in your face. He saw all the damage that he can do. Remember when he said he got on his brother, you brought the Serbs to me. He was scared as hell. He was scared as hell of this man. This is why he gave away a territory he didn't even own. He already owes this man. He gonna pay Miguel.
Mello came out the bushes.
Guess
said
what?
pay Miguel. He's paying Miguel.
That's what he wouldn't have made it to Miguel. He would have. Now, being smart, he got the money. He paid him and got the money to pay Miguel because he knocked down Homegirl. He knocked down Shanti. So now he can pay both.
Bladen said, "You got Griselda and Shay to worry about after that. I don't want to see them." Right.
He don't. He got the money now. Guess what? A lot of things can happen in 24 hours. A lot of things can happen in 24 hours. Guess what? But now he has a chance to make it to Miguel.
I don't know. Look. Clearly, the chat agrees that Miguel deserves to be paid first before anybody.
But we will never know what would have happened if he didn't pay him.
What would have happened if he hadn't paid Mercury? Right.
Exactly.
So did you say anything about? Did you talk about Diamond? Did you talk about Diamond getting arrested and not really being arrested?
I said he got. I'm not to the part where he was with the girl yet.
Oh well, no, but I thought he got arrested before Shanti was talking to Jannard. That's what I was asking.
Already.
Oh, I didn't hear that. My bad. I was talking.
I said he got arrested.
So Walt goes to bail Vic out, and apparently he tells him how he's behaving is absolutely nonsense. Okay. Mm-hmm. Walt apologizes for being a terrible father. I said, okay, accountability, even though we know it's also manipulation. Exactly. And, basically pleads with him and tells him that he needs him. So he begs him to come back. He says that if his dad wants him, then Claudia has to go. I said, now I like Vic's manipulation. I do, because he know that's all Claudia wants. But then at the same time, now his sister's it's going to be his sister working against him again, trying to get the number one spot. That was what we saw all first season. That's how the whole.
But she's going to mainly be mad at her dad, because once again, he went through all this to get her to work for him, and now he's turning her down again. I remember Vic even told her, he was like, Dad's going to play you again.
Right. So he asked, and so basically Walt was like, all right, well, I'll figure that out. And then he asked, well, what's going to happen with the mess with the police? And Walt tells him he'll take care of it, which I'm sure he will. But also, I think he's also going to hold it over his head and be like, well, you did this, and you could be in jail if I didn't save you. I think Walt is definitely going to use that. So Diamond's arrest apparently was really a booty call with what seems to be, am I wrong in thinking she was a former CO? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. He gets a message from Tommy letting him know that they're good to go for 2 p.m. Tomorrow. And he and Tommy roll in and take out the watchman. And then a truck pulls up and they start shooting. This is how my notes go. I'm just going by notes, y'all. It was all over the place. The truck pulls up and starts shooting, and then Diamond shows up and runs over a guy with a truck.
And it's
that's what I got. Huh?
I said, and they stole the product.
Oh, and they stole the product. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Wrap it up in a nice little bow. Okay.
So Claudia's pissed off. She basically goes to see her father because he gave away her project. And he told her, your brother is having a hard time right now. Cut him some slack. He sounds just like her when she said it.
Right.
She said she deserves it, not him. He doesn't even have any balls. Walter said, no, you the one with no balls. He said, maybe you're the man with whoever you go to bed with, but you're not really a man. You never will be. And she says that, she just wants hers. And, she says that she unalives people for this family. And all he does is spit on her every chance he gets. She said, it's my fault for falling for it again.
I mean, I'm not going to be, in comparison to like other characters on every other shows. Now, Jeremiah, if you wanted to say Claudia was more gangster than Jannard, I would say that. Because I said that I said the fact that she turns her back on gangsters and people that carry guns and lets them in her house all willy-nilly, that goes to show you she's never scared. Okay? Yeah. She is never scared. But But yeah, no,
So
I think
Miguel,
she got more heart than Jannard.
Miguel gets to the
Just my
spot and sees that they were robbed. He sees the Serbs' bodies there. So of course he believes that's who robbed them. And he said that they will all be unalived. A war has been started. Now Tommy and Diamond are kind of celebrating, but Diamond is like, "Don't you
he
ever
said
get sick
they
of death?"
lit a stick of dynamite.
He's like, "Don't you ever get sick of death?" He said, "Sometimes," but he wake up every day ready to die. Diamond asked him, "Is it all worth it?" And Tommy said, "Yeah, when we get to the top." It's like, "Oh, that's the master plan, world domination."
Domination, right? Pinky in the
So,
brain.
well, I swear I thought of Pinky in the Brain when he said it. So he said, "You know, it ain't gonna be easy." Tommy said, "Let me handle that." He said, "Right now, let them fight each other while we expand our territory, build our stuff, and then when nobody's looking, we're gonna slide right on in there." So Jannard is thankful that what's that girl name? I don't know why.
Shanti.
Shanti. I don't know why put this girl's name like this. Shanti gave him the money, and he said, "You know, without her, he wouldn't have been able to pay Miguel." She said her crew and territory will always ride for him. Girl, I will let you ride. Being a ride or die don't get you nowhere, girl.
You know, drop down in the comments. Is it? I'm already tired of Shanti. She's a pick me. I don't like her. I don't. I get it. I get her role. I think maybe like for other shows I watch, like if she was on like maybe The Shy or something, I would get. I don't. I'm sorry. Y'all can be against me. Y'all can tear me up in the comments, say whatever you want to say. But I'm waiting for her to go. I'm just waiting for the opening when we gonna see it happen. But she's a pick me, and pick me's don't last.
I want to
Sorry.
know what crew she's in. She's talking about her crew and her territory. I want to know what crew she's in.
His
So
crew.
basically,
She thinks she's a part of his. What it is she wants to be the Griselda. It's almost like she wants to
no,
come in.
she said her crew and territory will always ride for him. Like she's in a different crew.
Please drop down in the comments. Let me know what the hell Chanel talking about. Because when I tell y'all the girl is a pick me, and I think that she is a part of CBI, and all his people are in her territory, her gym.
He wasn't never at his meetings.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
So
I need Pick Misha. That's what we're gonna start calling Shanti. I need Pick Misha to go away. Gosh, she irritates.
I can remember that one.
Right.
He said he ain't never had no chick come through for him the way she did today. She said, because you've been messing with the wrong type of women. I was just waiting for your reaction.
She's annoying.
So she let him know that, his crew doesn't trust him, so he better get his stuff together. Vic went to Gloria's gravesite again to talk to her. He's letting her know that he's back working with his father.
Baby, come back.
He said,
you can bring it all on me.
He said he's only loyal to her like he's always should have been. And, he's going to take Walter down from the inside and destroy everything that he's built and rip his heart out like he did to him. I said, all right.
Blatant says, all I know is she is just thirsty for Jannard. Thank you, girl. Thank you. It's not just me. He will get her unalive sooner or later.
Ride or die.
Ride or that part. So while Tommy's in the car, it looked like he eating him a good sandwich from what my boo and Nellz would this be considered a bodega? Or a bodega's only in New York?
That looked like it was like wrapped up in like some type of tortilla or something. I don't know what that was.
But he couldn't have got it from the bodega in the back or the corner store. What?
I don't know what they do in Chicago.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was different in Chicago.
I don't know.
You gonna come from out of the bushes and explain? Was it a corner store? Was it a bodega? Because he's all about the bodegas. And I'd be like, why are we going to this little hole in the wall? And
Because the food be good.
him and Nellz swear by it. Anyway, he's in the process, his car gets shot up while he's sitting there eating a sandwich, and a poor little girl is shot in the process and loses her life. So then we see
Did you say who did it?
No, who did it? I didn't catch who did it.
Oh, you didn't see who did it? It was Lil K.
Oh, yeah, Lil K got to go too.
Mm-hmm. It was
there you go, blatant truth. She said that earlier, and I ain't really know. Now it makes sense. I thought because he was like a Judas, but now that makes more sense. Okay, shout out to blatant. So then we see Stacy trying to rub elbows with
oh no, not Franco. They was holding hands. They together.
Okay, and you know she's trying to get help. She's trying to get help with the task force. And her friend, you know what's so funny? I really wish, since they're in Chicago, just stars. I know y'all on a writer's strike, but if y'all need somebody, I'm just saying, because I can see how we can write.
Oh, he said, and you think Jannard would?
I'm just saying, what?
Because the comment that you made.
Okay, I'm just saying.
What?
I feel like stars.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all need a writer, I'm just saying. Jeremiah put in a good word. But no, I feel like personally, we could write Tate into Chicago. I'm just saying. We can somehow
go to the comments. Move on. Go to the comments, please.
We can somehow fit him into this narrative.
Let's not.
Now, Blatant says, all I know is she's just thirsty for Jannard. Oh, well, we've read that already. Sorry. Oh, please. Claudia don't have the balls to tell Tommy she killed Liliana. She hiding. I do think she's hiding. Jannard shot Tommy's nephew. Was he the one that shot D-Mac?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
True. I don't know if it was him specifically because we know he a little made person, but it was his crew for sure. But he ain't gonna come up to him and say nothing about it.
Well, DeFranco basically lets her know that he ain't getting in the middle of her shit. Apparently, she's done caused a ruckus up at the Chicago Police Department, and they don't really want to fuck with her no more. Okay, so he shows up to the and then he basically gets a phone call and says, "I gotta take your ass home because I don't need you being involved in nothing because you already a little messy." So he shows up to the crime scene, and the little girl obviously has passed away. Our condolences. I know it's a show, but still, it feels away. You know, I feel bad. I feel bad for that. I almost shed a tear. I legit almost shed a tear. So he calls Stacy and lets her know it's not a good look right now. What's going on down there? And she's going to get her a task force. And I said, well, now we got. So now we just, instead of going after, because I guess we've been dealing with this with Ghost, so it was only a matter of time before we're gonna get Tommy. So we'll see. I feel like are we just gonna follow Tommy around the world? Because I feel like if he starts messing.
Guess what? I'm gonna pick me because if he want me to.
You stupid. I feel like if this keeps going, eventually he's gonna have to get out of Chicago like he did in New York. And if he's messing with Griselda, if they're kind of trying to follow that storyline, then he's gonna end up going to LA next. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't mind seeing Tommy in LA.
I'll follow him wherever he wants to go.
I will follow him wherever he may go.
With no problem.
So, Diamond knows it was Jannard that shot the nephew. Oh,
that's right. But Tommy don't know, right?
So now that Jeremiah brings that up, so Jannard ain't gonna say nothing because Tommy is gonna feel away if he knows.
So I think Jeremiah was trying to initially make the point that when you said that Claudia has my balls, then Jannard. And he said what did he say? He was like, basically, Claudia don't have balls to tell Tommy that
that she shot Liliana. Okay, Jeremiah.
Yeah. But Jannard ain't running up to Tommy and tell.
No, he said Tommy knows. I don't know. I feel like if Tommy knew, Jannard wouldn't be here. Well, maybe he's not. Maybe he doesn't want to mess up what he got going with Diamond because that's his partner in crime. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know. But yeah, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let us know any last minute thoughts on the episode. Anything that you think is getting ready to happen. Go ahead, put the bug in our ear, the little whatever, what is it? Spoilers that y'all done already seen. Because I watched the preview, but I didn't
I'm
really
still
feel like I got anything from it.
thinking about that whole Paulie comment.
Right. Blatant, you really like that. You gonna have me stuck on that. Because now I'm really gonna believe that this is gonna Paulie's son is gonna, and again, don't forget about, I'm telling y'all, this diabetes thing. Because was it Tommy and somebody, I feel like somebody was on like an air tank or something, and somebody was holding their air and keeping them from breathing. I feel like Tommy does real evil stuff like that. Like where he'll sit there and watch you while you can't breathe. It might not have been him. Might have been a different episode, something else. But I feel like Tommy's that type of person that he's gonna give him like some candy or something and just kill him. Like,
you know, so to Jeremiah's point, the reason why I think that is because he loved Keisha, but at the end of the day, she was gonna flip on him.
Jeremiah, I'm with you.
At the end of the day, she was
he didn't go that hard for Keisha, because if he did, Tasha wouldn't be alive.
Tasha took Keisha out because she was going to flip. She was going to flip on Tommy.
I think Tommy could have convinced her if he would have known what was going on.
Oh, they were talking about taking her. They were talking about taking her son. There was no convincing her. They were talking about taking her son. You either give up Tommy or your son is gone. Could somebody convince you? No, they gone.
I would have let them put me in the witness protection, and I would have just moved out the house.
And you see how he got to Tasha, right? And
this is just terrible. Who wants to live a life like this?
Listen, like, this is not for everybody.
Look, this is why I just want to be Tate's wife. It seems so good over there. I don't know what the other was going on, but it seems so good over there.
Tate is still dirty.
Huh?
Tate is still dirty.
But not like street dirty, like politically dirty. Yeah. Ain't nobody coming to unalive Tate.
He is a little street dirty.
Yes, I agree with you, Jeremiah. I agree with you. I do. Because remember, if y'all remember last season, towards the end, when we were talking about that, and I was like, I really hope this don't turn into some nasty Tommy and Tasha love. No. But that's why I definitely thought it was.
I rebuke that. No.
Look, Jeremiah, I'm always here with the shits. If you say it, I'm low key believing it.
No.
I'm low key believing it. But yeah, y'all. Well, it is getting late. We just want to thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that like button for us. We know you're probably already subscribed, but if you're not and you're a new viewer, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well.
You leave a comment.
Yes, and hit the notification bell so you know when we are going live next Sunday. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm a football person too, and I don't know why we decided to go live on Sundays. Only because she's not, but that's why I made it.
It might have to be a Monday. It might have to be Monday.
Look, it might have. We might.
Yeah, I don't know why you saying Sunday.
You stupid. Oh, well, no, not. Oh, you're because we're gone. Yeah. So next Monday. Look. I've saved you. We will be live next Monday because we're celebrating this girl's birthday. So yes, if you have an opportunity, make sure y'all go into the description box, hit that Cash App, and bless our girl for her birthday. But yeah, we're going to the NO. Okay, the Nellz. But yeah, y'all. So
we're glad you guys.
So we will catch y'all on Monday night at 10 p.m. Yes. No, thank you guys for coming through. Because we were like, are we gonna be up here talking to ourselves? Where's our regular people? We miss them. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all coming through. Everyone knows Tommy government name. What is Tommy's government? Tommy
Egan.
Oh, Tommy Egan. Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, y'all. So we will catch y'all, and we will, I'm sure, have a lot to tell y'all after our trip from New Orleans. So, but yeah, we look forward to seeing y'all next Monday. So you don't have to worry about us interrupting your Sunday night football, but we will be interrupting your Monday night. But anyway, thank you guys. We
Thank
love you,
you.
and we will catch you next week for another review of Force. Have a good night and have a
Good
great
night.
week. Bye bye.